Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims, and welcome back to Keltenfeld as we look at our three newest citizens here, wandering around checking things out on their first visit to their new home. Unfortunately, their new home is in debt and running a budget deficit, so we are going to be focusing on that in this episode here. It was in the positive, but now it's in the negative again, and it's pretty far in the negative. So I think what I may have done early on is build too many of these. So at some point, I think right now, because I think this is causing us upkeep. Let's take a look here. So granary, warehouse, the village market is a massive amount of upkeep. Actually, it's only one. No, it's three. Probably might have something to do with those tarps I put on it here. I'm just looking here. I don't see the... Sure's hot. Nope. It's actually not on here, so I don't think that has anything to do with it. But their storage is full, and it's been full for a while. I don't know what I've been doing wrong. We did have a trade. That got us some money. Now it says we're up to 3. See, up to budget. Housing insufficient. Storage is full on the sawmill. Do we have more than one sawmill? I don't think we do. We got houses out here. So we've got a granary here. That's upkeep of 1. That's an upkeep of 1, but we need these buildings here. That's an upkeep of 2. Warehouse. Yeah, the lumber camp doesn't produce any upkeep, so... But a lot of other stuff does. And I don't want to get rid of this because it actually... Let's edit this building. And then apply the changes. That'll cut 1 down. Alright. Yeah, see, I can't pull the tarps off these because it's giving us splendor. The church is an upkeep of 8. And we don't have what we need to... Yeah, we don't have what we need to put a pasture in there. See, I mean, here's a priest. I wonder if I just clicked on that. Let's try that with a tax collector. Something I was thinking about is if I just added one of them, clean outposts around the borders. One of his merchants noticed your wood-cutting camps and wants to make you an offer. Selling wood to the king. 15 days. Accumulate 50 inside the storage facility. I got 100. So there we go. We'll just make 75 quick bucks off that. So there we go with that. Tax collector, let's add someone here since we have some unemployed people. Now we have a tax collector. As simple as that. This whole time. As simple as that. And we could probably do the same with this. There we go. As simple as that. Wow. Well, it's a learning process, right? It's completely a learning process. They still don't have services. Attending service. Yep, there they go. They're going to church. Now it should say, yep, there we go. Commoner. Look at that. Villages are eligible for a new status. Commoner. Well, that's fantastic. Problem solved in the first 2 minutes of this episode here. Oh dear. All right, well, let's take a look at the tax collector here. Tax office now stands in the village promising order and prosperity. Though some villagers might grumble, they know their coins are paving the way to a brighter, safer future for all. There we go. All right, so now we can tax people. We don't need a levy. We can promote villagers. He's unemployed. We're back to making negative money now. It would cost $740 to promote them all. No, we're not doing that. Improve your Trothbury trade routes. I don't have the tools needed to do that. So tools are production and output, stalls, transit, in use. We still have to figure this out here. Sawmill is full. So what can we do about that? Berries, fish, and berries. This is full here. I know we can upgrade this. I think I can build an addition onto this thing here. I don't think it's under monuments. Logistics, granary, builder's workshop, warehouse, village market, resource, lumber camp, sawmill. Or maybe it was just the lumber camp. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so we gotta add deceptively large Alright. Alright, we'll build that. Requires 1 production. Alright. So from the sawmill, That's full. Storage is full. Planks 100. Let's go to the stock to maximum. And we'll stock maximum on tools. And stone as well. We'll see if that helps. Now for taxes. Royal book. Budget. Taxation. Alright, resident tax. Let's see what we can do here. That won't change anything. It doesn't change anything if we increase the tax. Build a tax office. Assign a new tax collector, which we did. Increase taxation, which we did. Oh, 118? Holy Christ. Impact on global happiness. I don't think I need that much. Let's pull that down a little bit. 567. That'll be good for now. So we don't need that much. Let's see. I need to increase my... This isn't working, so... Requires 1 production. Place required number of parts categorized in production. Okay. Lumber camp. Improvements, monument decoration, production. Lumber camp. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Edit building. Just demolish it. Okay. So now edit building. Should have known how to do this before. Edit building. And we can put you... Can we not add you to this? I think we can. Like that. Yep. Alright. Apply changes. There we go. So that should give us a little more storage capacity here. And it looks like our meat is... Or our hunter is full here. Lumber camp. These damn lumber camps, I'm telling you. We got an unemployed person, so we'll assign another one there. And then we'll edit the building. I don't need to add worker capacity. I don't think this actually does anything. Can store up to 25. Let's put you right here. There we go. All right, so that should take care of that. What do we have now? Your hard-working serfs believe they are due for promotion. Once all their needs have been fulfilled, a villager can rise to higher status. Commoners and citizens provide for the village in new ways will have additional needs. Build a great hall, promote a villager to commoner. And I think what I need is medium density housing. But we'll promote one villager. to commoner here. So let's go into our citizens and find someone I want to promote. Villagers. We've got serfs. I'm going to go for a tax collector level 1. So that would be you. Tax collector level 1. Promote villager. Alright, there. We have our first commoner. Now let's take a look. His needs refined foods, which is meat. We have meat. Entertainment and goods. So clothing, common wares, and candles. Berry brew beer and wine. And a tavern to drink it at. So there we go. We promoted our tax collector to commoner. We're going to grab some more of you. We should be making money off our taxes now, but it still says -2. So, alright, so what can we do here? Storage is full. Waiting for workers. We've got 50 of 50. We need to build things is what we need to do to get rid of some of this excess stuff. Services, administration. That's a manor house. That's not what we need. Food production. We've got butchery, a hunter's hut, a fisher's hut, gathering hut, logistics, monuments. Alright, so I'm going to have to grab the stonemason's hut. Let's see. Produces 1 polished stone in exchange for 1 stone. Pay 50 to unlock. Do we even have 50? So we have 62. A sheep farm, a weaver hut, and a tailor shop. Wheat farm, bakery, bread through exchange, flour, and +1 water. Storage improvements. That's actually what I need, so I'm going to go with that. Alright. So now we can build storage improvements here. So new stuff that we have. Oh no. That's a sawmill. That isn't what I needed. Alright. So I fucked that up. We just have to, let's see. Have more storage. Logistics. Granary. Workshop. Warehouse. Okay. Warehouse depot. That's 2 upkeep. I don't want to spend that. Additional storage space for warehouses. Hires 1 resource depot. Maximum 1. Alright, I don't really want to spend that. Edit building. Granary depot. Granary. Granary. Probably would help if I clicked on the right one here. Warehouse. Edit building. Storage depot. I just started making money here too. Could we put it? Nope. Outside of territory. We could probably put it right here. And it's encroaching. There we go. Alright. So we should have an issue with our storage here. Planks. So we can move planks over there. Tools, planks. Alright, that's fine. Once that's built. 9 consumed this week. Okay. All right. So we are still losing money, but we did take a step in the right direction. I'm going to let this play out and take a look at where we stand in a little bit and go from there. Village has caught the interest of the estates of the realm. They anticipate splendid monuments which will undoubtedly define the future of your people. Who will you oblige first, the kingdom, the clergy, or the laborers? Our monasteries will be the pride. Our manor house. Improve your manor house with weather vane. I already have that. Splendor for labor estate is 25 or more. We're still pretty far off on that. Our castle will be the vanguard of the kingdom. I will continue on my own. Tier for estate laborers over 42. I'm going to skip this one here for now. We did... excuse me. We did just increase the amount of people that we have. So now we got another labor shortage. Nobody's building houses up here. I don't know why. Whoops. Paint. Yeah, nobody's building any houses up here. Maybe the... I mean, I guess I could build out into this area. Like that. I mean, nobody's going to want to live here, but they have the option. Meanwhile, this thing is still full. It's a lumber campus. Wonder if I just completely shut this down. Took, took the, people away. So we got to get some of the lumber out of here and put it into our warehouse. We got transporters, planks, wood, 100. Accept. Let us accept it all. See what happens. We gotta get people over here. Transporter, level 1. He's heading to work. I wonder if there's anything that he can do. All right. So we got to get our facilities. I know I said I was going to build something, but I haven't done that yet. We have 7 unemployed people. So let's take a look here. Villagers, buildings. 3 of 3 builders, 2 of 2 butchers, 1 of 3 foragers. There we go. Alright, so we're just handing out jobs left and right. What's this? A lumber camp. Construction requirement not met. 2 of 3 woodcutters. I don't need any more woodcutters. 3 of 3 carpenters. I really don't need any more woodcutters. Transporters. There we go. I guess I'm going to have to. So where is this? Construction requirements not met. That's not what this is telling me. I also don't think we have enough food or enough place to live. Build a manor house as a great hall, tax office, and bailiff office. And assign a new bailiff. Prestigious burg. Okay. We'll do that one even before we've completed the taxes here. Now it says -10 from our taxes. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to get that up, seeing my taxes are. They're up there. I'm going to have to buy another plot of land here. Taxes, residential serf, 10. Yeah, see, this says that we're making 63. It's interesting. So now we have to build a bailiff's office. So we will edit the building. Rooms. Door. Manor Hall Minor. All. I guess we could put another one of these on there. Or we could give him give it a vestibule. That looks kind of dumb. Manor boudoir. Well, why not? We'll go with this. Alright, apply the changes. So that's going to be built. I think that can be our bailiff's office. But I'm not sure. So, build a manor house that has a great hall, tax office, and bailiff office. I guess we're going to have to wait and see what that turns into when it's built. Alright. So we collected our first coins from taxation. Seems your treasury has been low on coins. Some of the villagers suggest temporarily increasing taxes until the treasury improves. Assign a new tax collector. Increase taxation. Have a monthly profit from tax revenue above 100. Okay. Well, this is going to piss everybody off, I'm sure. It says 141 a month. $187 a month. So there's that. Bailiff's house is built, or it's in the process of being built. At least I'm hoping that's what that is. I guess we'll find out. There she goes. Let's speed this up a little bit. I want to see this thing built. We definitely have a housing insufficiency. And I did buy another plot of land, too. I think I bought over here. Nope. Territory, your village. Purchase this territory. No, I didn't. Purchase this territory with 100 coin, which I don't have. So I might need to impose a levy here. See what this mandate is. Improve the Trothbury trade route. We're still can't do that. Promote a villager to a higher status. Discuss a levy. It's going to cost us 30, but it's going to get us 125. I can buy that. There we go. All right. So there's the levy. So now I can buy this land, which is right here. Is a pretty large chunk of land, but we're going to need that for housing. So let's go through and paint this all residential. Hey, you people are all going to live in the woods. Actually, I'm going to do half residential. Where's the extent of it right there? That's fine. And then up here, that's fine. We can hunt in here. And then we can cut the wood from out here. We really don't need the wood. But there we go. Alright, I've got 3 unemployed people, so let's assign you builder. Builder. Can't find a house with enough desirability for my status. That's my tax collector. Uh-oh. Alright, he's pissed, too. What's this here? Villagers leaving. Let's help them out. Raise the happiness of all villagers to 25%. Currently 45. Ooh, my guys are pissed because of that levy. Alright. I should probably not have this bombing through it at that, so we got to improve the desirability here. Beautification and commoner residence. Alright, so we have to do some beautification work, which is going to cost us money. But that's alright. Common decorations. What is the, a rose bush? Oh, we can put them anywhere, right? Alright, so there's a rose bush. A terracotta bench. Let's put it right there. A young oak planter. Let's check this house real quick. Alright, commoner residence. So can I boot these guys? So maybe maybe he'll be able to live there. But let's just go do some more beautification here for the time being. Young oak planter. Oh, that's huge. Alright, there we go. There's a young oak planter for you. Road sign. There's a lot of stuff we can build. A road sign. He doesn't have any. So we'll put the road sign here. He doesn't have enough beautification, really? A rope fence. I wonder if I can put this in effect, both of them. I can. There. We'll just build extra. Now both of these should have that. Right there. Alright, now I need a rope fence. Terracotta vase. We'll do some roses. Right there. And we gotta find the rope fence. Should be easy to see. Rope fence. Let's line it up with his fence. Actually, let's build it across. Right, there's a rope fence. We'll give him another one. There we go. Alright, so what else can I do for these people without going completely broke? Alright, so what I want to do is I want to find my guy here, my tax collector. Oh, that's housing. So how do I move him? View home, view workplace. There we go. He's in there. He's the tax collector living with the market trade tender. Husband and wife. Very nice. Alright, so he's living in a house now. But he's still kind of pissed off, so I guess we'll have to give him some time to realize he's living in the right kind of house. But other than that, we got some more people coming in. Welcome them to our community. Our storage is still full over here. How many berries do we have? We have 325 berries. There's a lot of freaking berries out there. Alright, people are going to church. So this should be our bailiff's office, right? Assign a new bailiff. Tax office. So I think I might have fucked that one up, so we may need to build another one of these towers here for the bailiff. Monuments. Let's see here. Great Hall, tax office. Minor Manor Tower. Alright, we'll put that right there. Simple passageway. I don't think I really need that for now. That's about where I need this to be, so he's going to need a door. There you go. Alright, so I guess that can be a bailiff's house. Or a bailiff's office. For the time being. We got full storage everywhere, so obviously something needs to be fixed with our storage. And we got 5 unemployed people. Let's go to the trading here. Trade route, level 1. So berries. Berries and wood. course, we can't sell it. Who wants berries and wood? What's this? Grapes. Berries. So this would have to be 15. We have 10. So we're almost there with them. And we'll be able to trade or sell them berries. And fish. I don't see anyone that wants to buy wood. Planks. They want to buy planks, but not wood. Alright. So I guess the only way to get rid of that is to start building stuff. I want to start making clothing, so let's find a good spot for... this here. I think I have to actually unlock it. Yep. Clothing. So we're going to need a sheep farm, a weaver hut, and a tailor shop. So I'm going to unlock that. Goods production, sheep farm. Upfront costs 25, which we don't have. I think the sheep farm might need some space. Are they building houses in the woods? I don't want to put a sheep farm up here. I guess it wouldn't be bad up here. But this is kind of where I want my manor house. I don't want a freaking sheep farm out here. Do I own this down here? I do. Well, our sheep farm's going to be kind of far away. I can't afford it. Okay, never mind. Goodbye. So we'll have to wait till we make some money to get the sheep farm. Alright, this tax office. Can I change this to bailiff? I don't want a tax collector. So I have 2 tax offices now. It requires interior access. Thought I had it. I don't want a tax office. I want a bailiff's office. Oh, I know what I got to do. Bailiff's office, yeah. 25. What are we at? Where the hell is it? 2. That can't be right. We're at 8. Yeah. So this is a waste of money. Bye-bye. We don't need it. Alright, so we're still working on things. They should be building houses up through here. Curious why they're not. But we got a ton of unemployed people. So these guys are going to go about their business for a little bit and we'll see how we do. Once again, see how we do. Alright, we got more elders looking to repair some bridge. So we can do that. We can definitely do that. So we made 150. We're doing pretty good. I've pause production on everything, just because we don't really need to be producing stuff if we're running out. We've got this here. Missing zone. Missing a pasture. Paint pasture. Well, we'll just take up the whole corner then. Just like this. Not sure if this is going to be enough for sheep, but it's going to have to be. It's a little ways away from everything, but that's alright. Now we need to get some people in there. Shepherds. We got 6 unemployed citizens. Now we have 4. Alright. So we got sheep now. Check it out. And they are running around. I wonder if I tried removing the trees from this, if it would take away from the pasture. Let's try something here. It does not. Alright, so let's just pull all the trees from this area. Of course, I'm not going to do it if I've got the wood cutting paused. So there's that. I didn't even think about that. Weaver hut. We're gonna put all of this out in here. And I want to put it right on their pasture. Alright, so the Weaver hut's going to be right there. Here I am spending money like I have no end. Then a tailor's workshop is going to be right next door to that. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff being built now. We have got to keep an eye on the logs and all that. And our berries so we don't run out. Oh, we're up to 14 now. Sweet. So I could probably go through and do some beautification on all these houses. I know one of them is undesirable. There's undesirable location. I know I could build this thing somewhere. But I want a nice spot to do that in. But I'm going to go through and beautify a lot of my houses here. If it'll let me. Is that not even a house? There we go. Actually, are you able to hit both? I don't think I can. Terracotta beach planter. That'll hit both for sure. go. So I guess we could start promoting some of our guys. See what else we can do here. Ground brazier. Terracotta bench. Or if we could put it in between the two of them. Have it hit both of them. Nope. There we go. Hedge hedge pergola. And I'm not just going to put something down just for the sake of putting something down. Low pruned hedge. And we'll put some pruned hedges. There you go. You can have a pruned hedge too. I think I can start promoting people now. Oh, wow. It's not a commoner residence, but it looks a lot different. Or is it? Transporter and transporter. It might be time to start promoting people. Rose pergola. Can we get it to help both of them? There we go. Alright, so you only have to do one beautification per. That's what I'm guessing here. Let's find something new, something we haven't done before. Provision barrels. Okay. Am I broke yet? Young oak planter. I think we're at the end of our list here. Now we can do this. Terracotta vase flower. Because you don't have enough trees around you, you need one more that I have to pay for. What's that? Wall torch? Oh, that's for the one torch stand hanging lantern post. That might be kind of nice. Let's turn it around though. There we go. Hopefully these guys start building some houses soon, because I don't want my guys to be unemployed. That's or homeless. That's just rude. austere seat or an austere bench. Double bench. Give them a picnic table. And then we'll give them some chairs to sit on. Isn't that nice of me? Wow, the chair's almost as big as the, chair's almost as big as the damn, bench here. He's sitting on it. So that works. I guess we'll put this one right there. Alright. So I know there's one of them over here. What's this? Buying resources. You ran out of tools. Uh-oh. Your people suggest you buy from some neighboring villages. So ask our neighbors. Acquire storage in the progression menu. Allow tool purchase from the resource page of the Royal Book. Have 3 tools or more inside storage facility. Alright. I don't want to buy tools, though. So what are we looking at here? 192, 114, 277, and our meat is down to 0. So let's... unpause the production here. And that should deplete them nicely. So what do I have to do? Allow tools to be purchased. Trade. Alright, resources. Tools. Buy until inventory reaches this level, which is... we'll do 10. There we go. Alright. 3 tools inside the storage facility, which would be right here. See, tools. Stock the maximum. Alright. So there is that. Now we're starting to get wool and clothing, but I don't have any employees assigned there. People building houses yet? I'm not seeing any houses being built. I hear sheep. Wow, their storage is full already. This field is too small for the current amount of workers. Well then, I guess I'll make a bigger sheep farm. There. Now they're happy. Okay, so our building's over here. This is in progress. We are missing tools. But this seems to be ready to go, so weavers, 2 of you. And that should do it. So the weavers are going to turn the wool into cloth. So our cloth... Hey, they sold 10 for 60 at the warehouse, which means now we should have enough to build this. Yep. Alright, anyway, back to what I was doing. Cloth. Material. We can buy, but we can't sell, so let's see. I'm still working on this guy here, so he's going to buy shirts, or clothes, common clothes, sorry. And I don't see anyone that wants to buy cloth. Just plain old-fashioned cloth. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with all that cloth, but we are going to be producing clothing pretty soon, so there we go. I think I'm going to call this episode right here as we watch our farmers go to work with their sheep. That is kind of cool. I wish the sheep would turn around and look at me so I can get a picture for a thumbnail. Maybe slow it down a little bit. Sheep all ran off. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, you dick. All I want is a thumbnail. Picture for a thumbnail. Yes, I get carried away with this stuff sometime. I'm not going to get a good picture for a thumbnail. So we'll call it here. Guys, if you want to help out the channel, this young channel of mine, and the series and this video get some exposure with the YouTube algorithm, hit the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Tips, please. I'm going to stop short of begging, but tips, please. If you want to follow along through our journey here, feel free to hit the subscribe. I wouldn't mind having you. I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching.